I promised many people that I saw along the way since the plenary with President Obama that I would tell my story this morning, because I think it's important for you all as ambassadors of WRJ to hear. So in case you haven't run into me or, you know, pulled me off the ceiling in the immediate aftermath of that plenary, I got to meet President Obama. And I got to meet President Obama because I am your president. That's the reason. I represent all of you. So there was a group of very high-powered people, including the current president, the outgoing president of the union, Eric Yaffe, the incoming president, Rick Jacobs, David Saperstein, Mark Palavin, the chairs of the biennial, Danny Freelander, Senior Vice President of the, I mean, it was a pretty heady crowd, and me, because I represent all of you. We had our pictures taken. We were going to have a private time with the president before he came onto the stage to speak. We waited in line. We took our credentials off, and everyone, you know, they told the guys to straighten their ties and their jackets and whatever, and everyone is and they even took Rabbi Yaffe's papers because he was introducing him and said, we'll put these on the podium for you. And I'm standing there holding a copy of the Women's Torah Commentary, not a small book, right? And I'm just holding it down at the side under the theory of it's easier to ask forgiveness than permission. So I wish to give the president a copy of our Torah commentary. And everyone said, you know, a lot of other people, Rabbi Freelander and Mark Palavin are saying, you know, are you allowed to take that in? I said, I don't know, I'm not asking. I figure, what's the worst case scenario? Someone will take it away from me and I won't be able to take it in. Mark Palavin assured me that they probably would not wrestle me to the ground. So we walk in, and President Obama is standing there with the flags, and it's a wonderful photo op, and we're each going one by one. He was incredible. To each person went up, you know, Rabbi Yaffe went up, introduced himself. You know, they had met before, and, you know, each person President Obama spoke to, he was gracious and whatever. So when it came to my turn, and there's a security person right there before you go behind the rope, and I said to the security person, I'd like to give this book to President Obama. Is that okay? And he said, I will take it for you, but if you'd like to hand it to him, that's okay, and then I'll take it right away. So I walked right up to him, and I said, you know, he shook my hand. I said, I'm Lynn Magid Lazar. I'm the president of Women Reform Judaism, representing more than 500 women's groups in our congregations. And I would like to present you with a copy of our premier publication, the Women's Torah Commentary. And he took it. He looked at it. And it says very prominently on the front, you know, Women's Commentary. And he held it up, and he looked at Rabbi Yaffe and David Saperstein, and he said, is this the true story? And I said, it's just the story that hasn't been told in the last 2,000 years. To which he replied, looking at it again, I cannot tell you how engaging he was. Looking at it, he said, Michelle will really like this. And I said, as will your daughters. So I wrote in it with admiration and respect, or some appreciation and admiration from the Women of Reform Judaism. I put the date. And signed my name as president. And afterwards, I was told that the union people were contacted for our address so that it will be officially logged in as a gift to the White House. So we will share the pictures when we get them, but I just thought it was really important. It was really the thrill of a lifetime. I can't tell you. It was just 10 times more exciting than I thought it would be. But I think it's important that you all know that it wasn't just that this was handed off to a staff person or that he even just took it, but he was engaged and knew he got it, and it is now official part of the White House collection.